Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We have returned in the Diamond Quarter of Orzammar and just quickly before we do anything, I'm going to have a speak to my companions. I know Alice doesn't have anything to say, I just want to see if Liliana or Wynne may
of the Dwarven Kings,
have something to
but
say.
the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
It's a very interesting place. It is very grand.
And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet.
What, the nugs?
But they must be
Jesus.
hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
Liliana wants a nug.
Something I can help with?
I can get you a nug.
Vast holes carved from the stone of the
Maybe.
mountain, lined with the chiseled marble figures of paragons, so fine as to mirror life itself. Soaring ceilings grand enough to make any man forget the sky and the sun, and to question the reason for their existence. I have heard of these things and more, but none prepared me for what I have seen here. It is marvelous.
It is.
Something I can help with?
It is indeed.
Yes?
Can I speak to her about anything?
What's on your mind?
No, she's already told it. Wynne? What about you, Wynne?
What's on your mind?
No, I don't think she has
There's
anything
no
to say there.
trouble.
Okay, so we're currently in the middle of a bit of a dispute here in Orzammar between Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont. Both have significant claims to the throne, but the assembly in here in Orzammar is currently kind of split down the middle between them. Balin is the hereditary successor, as he is the former king's son. However, the former king apparently nominated Harrimont to actually become his successor before his death, and Balin is also suspected by some people of actually killing his father, which is an interesting accusation. But no one really knows. I'm kind of leaning right now to support. I can't move again. Why does it keep doing this? I'm kind of leaning at the minute. Speak to Adal Helmi.
You have come
No.
at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing.
Have we already been down here? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is the way we came in.
You know as well as I do that.
Yeah.
child is always in it.
I'm leaning at the minute to supporting Harrimont, mainly because
The Idukans have held the throne for 370 years. That's long enough.
depends on how well it's going. I'm leaning towards supporting Harrimont due to the fact that
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here
one
like
second.
he's entitled.
who are you?
I'm Loylanar Ivo, warrior, which is more than I can say for that useless sod.
Who was he?
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branca. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino.
What happened?
All Mino's son said was how unlikely it was that a bunch of Smiths would return safely from the deep roads. Which is true. Ancestors preserve us. That's what the warrior caste is for. But Ogren claimed it was an insult to a paragon. Next thing, they're in a duel to first blood to defend Branca's honor. Then Ogren starts screaming and runs him through.
Oof. Wasn't the Jules of First Blood?
It was a huge scandal. Ogren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the deep roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled.
Okay. Why does Ogren care so much about Branca?
She's still his wife, isn't she?
Oh, really? It
Even
was his
if
wife.
She took
Ah.
their entire
She was his
house
wife, I
into
should
the
say.
deep roads and abandoned him. Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith, and Ogren was one of the best warriors of his generation.
How did Branca? Why did Branca go into the deep roads?
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
Yeah, everyone wants to go after her. How'd she become a paragon?
She invented a smokeless fuel that let the Smith caste increase their output by nearly a third. Deaths from the black lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon.
It's a very noticeable
Moved
invention, to be fair.
Ogren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name.
What were you and Ogren arguing about?
It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Okay.
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
Interesting story there. So some guy called Ogren is apparently searching desperately for his wife. But as I was saying, if let's head into Harriman's estate quickly just to see if we can maybe find anything in there. If you'd actually go in and stop just wandering at the door. I'm leaning slightly towards Harriman at the minute, due to what I've initially seen from their first little confrontation. Balin seems to be the rather reckless one. And since Harriman was nominated by the previous king, in my opinion, that bears more weight than Bloodline.
If you're looking for
But
Lord Doolin Forrender, you'll find him
that's
in
just
Paris,
me.
taking his evening drink.
These are the personal apartments of High General Lord Harrowmont. No visitors are allowed at this time.
That makes sense. Can I go here? I can go this way.
House Harrowmont is honored to have you here.
What's in here?
It shall be done.
Oh, is this like a little armory? I'm guessing there's nothing there I can pick up. Tercy? Hello, Tercy.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you.
I appreciate that. There's a scroll here. It's a letter from King Enderin. Or Enderin, I should say. Oh, interesting. Liana, please, thank you. There's a couple of chests in here which we might be able to get into if Lianas can crack them.
Yes, of course.
No. That's the maximum. Oh, a nice expert rune. Happy with that. Yeah, nothing much else to be found in here though, because obviously we can't speak to Harriman until we prove ourselves to him, which makes sense. Balin wants us to basically besmirch Harriman's name to the other nobles, which is our way of getting in his favor. But I'm definitely kind of leaning towards Harriman right now. So that one is in the deep roads, learning the records of Orta's family. We can maybe head back to the slums to find the thief, which is definitely possible. We can bring Dagnus across the Circle of Magi. We can certainly do that. Yeah, we can tell Brother Burkle about the good news. That's a good point. And also that one's in the deep roads about Philip's son. Yes. Okay, so let's head back to the commons for the time being. Because the chanter isn't here, is he? You're pretty sure he's in the commons. Last time I checked. Let's see.
I trust Vala, my nug.
Yeah, we don't have any more nugs that we can wrangle for him. Oh, there's some slums thugs here. What's going on over here? What is that place? Figures Imports.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises.
Uh-oh.
Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
That doesn't sound good. Can we go in? Yeah, let's go inside and see if we can defuse the situation.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
Strangely, I don't think that these guys are going to be able to best us.
You really should learn more about the places you visit. The Carta is the foundation of business in Orzammar. It's a commercial venture of like-minded individuals who make money in whatever way suits their talents.
I don't care what you call yourself. Leave this man alone.
I don't see anyone who's going to make me.
Take a good look. Do you really want to start this?
Whoa, whoa. All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Good man. Smart. Smart. Figo.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
What do you know about this Jarvia?
I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
What do you know about her Carta?
A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
Children as well, you go that far?
Their births are abominations. They were born from no Kalna, with no acknowledgement by the Shapers. They are destined to be criminals. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help, but I don't think we have any more to talk about.
So this guy's not overly friendly, either, to be honest.
Do you have something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
I've
never
Can
met
we
her.
get anything more about?
They used to be a problem only in Dusttown.
Nah.
But now they're
What do you have for sale?
I'm showing you the lowest price.
Maybe this guy's got some nice stuff. He has some health poultices. We'll take them, and some lesser health poultices. We'll take the injury kits as well, since we don't have any ourselves. We'll take some flasks, since we can always use those to make things. Take all the elf fruit he's got. A remarkable emerald. Nice. Distillation agents too, always works. Oh, a great health poultice recipe. Aha! Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. So now we have that. What does that actually take to make? We also need concentrator agents. Okay. Well, he had some of those to buy, didn't he?
Something more pleasant you would.
So if we get the concentrator agents, I think it requires one each. Let's have a look what it requires. Elf fruit, flasks, distillation agent, concentrator agents. Okay, yeah, we can deal with that. Obviously we'll need Morrigan to make them whenever she's available, but right now we should be fine. Maybe we can make a few before we go out into the deep roads, just to be on the safe side. But right now, again, should be fine. Let's head and tell the good old Chancer about the good news. About our expert negotiations with the Shaperate. Hello, Mr. Burkle.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
There you go.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
I may well do. Quest completed. Excellent. That's good to see. So they said that this chantry was just by tapsters. Is that an actual thing, or...?
You're back? But it takes two...
And why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle Tower is one of her favorite hobbies?
So she was on about the exact timing that it takes to get to the circle. That's quite scary. I'm on my way there now.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, that is a bit terrifying, actually. So is this like where he went in? No. Huh.
A Trust Vala, stranger. Here for armor or conversation?
You know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's affair...
Ah, we've already had this conversation with him.
Well.
There you go.
Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
She wants to become a mage.
Ah, that girl. I've been telling her for years to give up those foolish notions. Magic's a human trick. If Dagna wants enchantment, I can apprentice her to a lyrium crafter.
This is Dagna's dream, if it makes her happy.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her.
I think I'm actually going to side with her in this situation, because at the end of the day, it's what she wants. She shouldn't be regulated by rules or anything like that. She seems very enthusiastic about it anyway. So no, we won't actually talk to her anymore. Where else we have to go here? Yeah, let's quickly head to Dust Town and see if we can deal with the thief. And possibly the smugglers that are down there, due to our exploits up in the higher levels. Let's see. Don't know if we will actually find them. Oh, hello?
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
Looking for a thief who dared steal from the Shapers.
Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me... I mean, this person in?
Oh dear.
You've walked into a sodding fight,
you've
Warden.
really sold yourself...
Too bad for you.
Oh, okay, right.
It's a gotcha! I will not fail.
Did he really think taking on 4 people was going to work? Proving receipt. The losing betting receipt crumbled in anger. These are only printed in the proving grounds. He may pass on someone in the proving grounds. Okay. That's fine. I'm sure we can I'm sure we can find this supposed person who owns the tome. Shouldn't be too much. Yeah, I can't speak recently. Shouldn't be too much problem. Too much trouble, I should say. Can we get in here? Yep. Nope. Nothing but blackness down that door for the time being. What about the tavern that's here? There is a tavern here, isn't there? No. I thought there was a tavern down here for some reason. Well, we can't really do anything else down here since we can't get into that door, so I guess we'll head back to the Commons, and we might as well head to the Proving Grounds now so we can pursue a couple of different quests. Obviously, the main quest to have a discussion with Harriman's champions, and also see if we can find that tome, which the Shaper so desperately craves.
Do you miss the cloister much? I heard you were quite happy there.
Yes, I was generally. It was peaceful and it gave me a new start. No one knew who I was, but sometimes I am glad I am away and back on the road. There were bothersome things about the place. Well, bothersome people. Some of the brothers and sisters would talk to you like the chant they spoke was more pleasing to the Maker. Oh, I hated the way they talked down at me. So sometimes I forget the words to the chant, or say them wrong. But so what? The Maker looks into your heart, no? So it doesn't matter what your lips say, as long as your heart is true.
I think you're missing the point, my dear. The Chantry believes the chant of light should be spread around the world. You cannot spread it if those that are speaking the chant are speaking it incorrectly.
But I came to the Maker before I had even heard all of the chants. The Maker speaks to people. They just don't know how to listen. It is all a power game, I think. If they convince others they know more, then they must be respected.
Child, it is precisely this kind of talk that made them wary of you. Opinions that differ from your own are always threatening.
Indeed, indeed. Right. So that ends the Proving Grounds once more. I'm sure there'll be a couple more things to deal with in here than the last time we were in this area. Right, let's have a look around. Basil. This is one of the champions,
Look,
I
I
believe.
already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
I've never seen you before in my life.
Nor I you, but it's pretty obvious who you're working for.
Who do you think I'm working for?
So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind.
If you tell me what's happening, I could help you.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
Ooh. So you're being blackmailed? And Abillen's found out.
I thought we were discreet, but she's married to a Desher's heir. He'd kill me if he knew. So I have to slink out of here like some worthless brand for fear Balin will tell the whole city.
Ah, I see. Would you fight again if you're what evidence does Balin have?
They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel.
I can get those letters back.
You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter Miaja has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone, I'll fight for Harriman again. But you need to find them quickly. Registration's closed once the first bout starts.
Okay. I can do that. So let's head this way.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
Whatever you say.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
We can't get into there unless Liana can possibly unlock them. Oh, hello.
Guards, remove this intruder.
Right, I guess he doesn't want us in here either.
I'm here.
Liliana, can you deal with this? Yes,
shall.
indeed. Oh, she's not in.
On my way.
There we go. Basil's love letters. They will never see the light of day. Ever. Right. So now that that's dealt with. No wall carving. Proving.
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the 1-season record.
I guess you've watched a lot of provings then?
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roostin Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean.
So the proving is just a tournament?
Sure. Like King Endrin was just a noble. A proving is a sacred art. Any dispute brought to the proving ground is settled by the ancestors' decision, and no one can protest it.
What are the rules?
They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets.
Have you ever fought in one?
Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
We'll see about that. Where was I? Yes. Basil.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything.
I have your letters right here.
Where did you get those? No, I don't want to know. Just thank you. I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe.
Then you'll fight in the proving?
I will be glad to fight for Harrowmont in the provings. Thank you again, friend.
There you go. Sorted. I'm guessing the other person I need to speak to is down this way somewhere. Oh, hang on. So how much do you want to bet that this guy is the person who has the tome? So because of that, let's save.
We have nothing to talk about, Warden. I haven't done a thing.
Sure.
More enemies ahead.
Oh god.
Coin for the men.
Well, I didn't expect it to start that promptly, if you want to put it that way.
Nothing but a
no quarter shall be given.
We should be okay, though, I believe. Just battering my shield a few times. That's all that's needed. That's all that's needed.
Enough! Watch out! Defend yourself!
There we go. Ouch.
The battle is finished.
All done. Right. Spirit Shard and a volume of Shave History. There we go. All polished off.
Get out of here.
Fucking hell. Not many of these
as you say.
Competitors are very
Fine to see
friendly,
you,
are they?
Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
Informal, you mean legal?
Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport. They don't like commoners using the arena for petty squabbles. Some of us prefer an honest spectacle. And sometimes someone needs a good beating, and all that talking gets in the way.
What do you have in mind?
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
Who am I facing? What do I get for it?
The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time. But this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
I'll come back for some
I'll be
action
here.
later, yeah. We can maybe do that some other time. Let's focus on getting all of our other stuff done first. Gwydon.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
I'm just looking around.
Well, I'd look quick. They're clearing out everyone who's not going to the ring, which is why I was on my way out. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Why, Dylan friend asked me to talk to you.
I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
That's ridiculous. Harriman isn't conceding.
Oh? And where did you hear this? That's more reliable than a member of the Assembly.
Dueling, and I'm rallying honorable points for Harriman.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain...
Probably was.
I'll...
Oh god. Get back in the proving and knock some heads.
Maybe I will at that.
There you go. Bully. I guess that's just to intimidate people. Okay, so that's good news. Any other people in here I can speak to?
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything. But you're holding the prize now.
You don't care you got this shaper it's home from?
I have a collector in mind. Who actually sells the item doesn't matter. It's your call. As always, I let people make their own decisions.
I should shut you down hard.
Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit
You ain't getting no tone from me.
I won't get in your way.
Not a chance.
You looking at something?
I'm looking at you. Right.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Whatever you say. There's a lot of fires in here, isn't there? Lots of fires indeed. So I think probably what we should do is head to Tapster's to let Doolin know about the good news. Since both of Harriman's fighters seem to be more happier to fight now, at least.
So you mentioned you had a son. What happened to him?
I honestly don't know, Alistair. He was taken from me. Such births are seldom, as there are ways to prevent it, but it does happen. And any child born to a Circle Mage belongs to the Chantry.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It was a long time ago. A very long time ago.
Couldn't you do something about it?
Do what? I was weak from the birthing process, and there were... No, there was nothing I could do.
Do you think about him?
All the time.
Oh. But win. She deserves a bit better than that, I would say. Right, let's head in here. I'm assuming Doolin will be in here. That's where he said he was going to be anyway. I think. It's Nevin. Cora. Just patrons. There's Doolin.
Back so soon? The proving is not finished. What happened?
Just enter the proving now.
The ancestors got...
Oh, so he actually wanted me to, Okay, so I had to convince them as well as fighters. Okay, I thought maybe I could... It was two separate, separate quests, but no. Oakley dokley. Well, I think what we'll do, guys, is we shall end the episode here, and then we'll go into the provings and fight in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you did, then please like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I shall catch you in the next episode of Dragon Age Origins. Thanks again, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.